Yo guys and girls, and welcome back to Dr. Dave. We're going to be jumping onto a bit of trucking. As I say, unfortunately with the new update, the EAA map and Pro Mods is currently no longer working, so we're going to just have to stick around with the basic bitch map for the time being. Yo Bubba, how's it going, bud? Right, let's get over to the live screen. We are driving the DDL Kenworth K100E truck again today. Gone from a 6x2 to an 8x4. So we're going to go and find something to do. Don't know where we're going just yet. See what's offered. But yeah, this thing sounds like an absolute beast. Right, I just need to check my telemetry because it's not working. Why are you not working? Telemetry. Dashboard. Do. Right, hopefully. Nope. Right, hold up. I'm going to have to close my game down quick. My telemetry's decided not to work now that it's updated the game, so I've now got to reset the telemetry. So bear with me, guys. Let's see if that's fixed it. Hopefully this has fixed it this time. We'll soon see. If not, we'll just have to drive without the telemetry. I think that has fixed it. How are we this morning, guys? Rather sunny here for a chill. Fucking Jesus. Yeah, look, it is rather bright out there. And I looked straight out the window into the sun. What a prat. Greetings, infidel. What time am I expecting your fat ass then? It's still not bloody working. Fucking useless. Simdash. Well, I know the fucking game is running, you prick. Why are you not working? Oh yeah, the telemetry's working, it says. The telemetry definitely is not working. No, Dave definitely does not do sunlight. Right, so the game is running. Hey! don't bloody know, depending what time I finish work. Ooh, lovely. Right, oh, there we go. I was going to say, why have we got no bloody picture now? That would have just been my luck, wouldn't it? Right, let's go and have a look what we've got on the old job market. Air conditioning units. What about edit profile? Use Steam Cloud. So this current truck has done 900.1 mile. I do like having the telemetry down there on that other screen. Hang on, I think someone's at the door. 2 secs. Back in a sec. I am expecting someone to turn up, so I posted a note on the front door saying please knock loudly, so I'll turn the truck down, the headphones down a little bit so I can make sure I hear the door. So Clibo, so in total for my phone, so I got £250 cash back for my old phone. No, for taking out my new phone, and I got £490 back when they received my old phone. And guess what I'm doing with the money? I really need to change that because every time I go into 6th gear, it puts me into the menu. No. Joy 2 button 5. So that's got to be under the quick save. What do you mean, rude? I am putting it to good use, though. You thought that was your Christmas present. Oh. Right, so we're going to take the old stupid twat nav off the screen so we can actually see. No. Don't be stupid. Well, you're stopping for me. Thank you muchly. That steering was a little bit softer than I was expecting. Almost got myself in a bit of trouble then with that. Hardy hardy fucking ha ha, dickhead. You'll need fucking nose construction surgery if you fucking carry on. Cheeky prick. Oh yeah, I can tell that you're in a cunt mood today and you're coming over here later, so I suggest you put a fucking cup in because I'm going to ball bag you when you get here. Oh shit, I thought that was my right of way. Fuck. I wasn't sure. Oh yes. I generally thought that was my right of way then. Yep, Phoenix is getting built, boy. Phoenix is getting built. Going to price up the list of parts later on today. Whoa, what the fuck are you doing? Wow. Yo, Granty boy. Nice, nice. Did pop in to look at one of your videos last night, Grant. How we doing for jank? We got plenty. You're on the waiting list. Cheeky bastard! I thought it was. I do like the fact that you got like your little wheel in the corner with your hands. I think that's pretty cool. I think you need to widen the field of view a little bit on the camera, because as you go to turn, where you've cut off this part of the wheel from like the green screen overlay or whatever you're using, your hand disappears into the graphics, so you need to widen out the field of view a little bit. If you go on to Amazon, Grant, and type in newer LED light panel, there's two light panels with multiple different coloured diffusers. I think I paid like 30 quid for two. You might be able to find one cheap, to be honest. Yo, Rocky! Oh, you got one? I just bought another green. Why? Why, Clivo? Why? Yeah, you need, is it just LED lights in it? Have you not got no diffusing sheet in front of it? If you haven't got a diffuser in front of it, Grant, just use like an old tablecloth or a sock or something along those lines just to diffuse the light. Ah, right, you're hanging that off of where you hang up to block all the wardrobes and shit out, yeah? Well, that little plastic panel is actually classed as a diffuser though, Grant. That's what it's there to do, is to diffuse the light. So instead of you seeing every individual LED, that clear perspex in front. Yeah, grab yourself, you can also use like kitchen roll and stuff like that, because it's porous, the light will still shine through it. Okay then, truck. Just cut out, why don't you? Yeah, anything that you can, you know, defuse the light with. Say, because you don't want really harsh light, but you don't want the light to be really, really soft, because you still want it to choking on my own bloody words. Because you still obviously want it to pick up your skin tones and all of that. No, it's not bad for a start at all, Grant. I thought it was very cleanly put together when I watched it yesterday. So the only one downside to it, Grant, is when you look left or right when you're coming out of a junction, your steering wheel stays in the same position. That was a bit trippy for me, to be fair. But no, honestly, I did think it was I did think it was pretty cool the way that you had your hands inside the cam, like holding the steering wheel. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh fuck, that's not the way I meant to go. I mean, Grant, every streamer's constantly working on how to make their streams better, mate. Like it's part and parcel of being a streamer, mate. You know, you can't have it perfect every time. I wish it was perfect every time, but it's not. Let's say even the greatest streamers that are out there, Grant, they don't have it perfect every time either. You know, and if it ain't perfect, you just have to fucking wing it the best that you can. You know, just to keep your audience entertained. I say some days, like, sitting in front of the camera is not what you want to be doing. I say some days I sit here and I'm like, oh, I really haven't got the motivation today. But then I get into the stream and then like you guys come in and start having a chinwag with me, and you know, it kind of brightens up your day. Like it makes it worthwhile. Say like when I first started doing YouTube, I wanted to turn it into a full-time career, and you know, my life has changed a hell of a lot over the last couple of years. You know, obviously like had another child, and then now Jade's been signed off of work and stuff like that. It's you know, like it makes you realise that it's not always rainbows and butterflies, mate. Not always. Thing is, Grant, once your audience starts to grow, you can sit there and talk to your audience, mate. You know, like actually do a live stream, you know, where there's people in the chat talking to you. Well, I mean, you can talk rubbish like me, or you can dribble shit like Clibo does. But no, I'd say, I mean, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, or, you know, try and be big-headed or arrogant, but, you know, the likes of Clibo and Dawson and Gibbo, Baxi, you know, them guys didn't have a clue about streaming until they met me and joined the DDL and all of that sort of stuff. You know, these guys didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue when I first started. You know, like I just jumped on and winged the fuck out of it, mate. And that was it. You know, like obviously I knew a lot about computers because I've been building them and repairing them over the years. But like when it comes to the streaming side of stuff, I knew absolutely fuck all about fuck all. And like I said, I started winging it, and then I started sitting there and like I need to, you know, like as they say, one of the biggest things in life is knowledge, and knowledge can get you a fucking long way in life. They say knowledge is power. And it is fucking true, and I'm not even kidding you. Knowledge is power, mate. Because once you know a little bit of knowledge about something that other people want to know about, you can teach them, and it's exactly the same as what I did with Clibo. Like Clibo didn't know nothing about building computers, he didn't know nothing about streaming. You know, I went on to TeamViewer and I sat with him for many hours, teaching him how to use Streamlabs, and he come to mine and we built his computer and stuff like that. You know, I'm not trying to be big-headed at all. Like, I'm just trying to say that it comes with time. Yeah, I am currently in a convoy session, I do believe, T-Rock. I think I did set one up. Let me just get down the road and find somewhere to park up, and if I haven't, then I will start one. But as I say, Grant, even the most extreme great streamers out there had to start somewhere. Well, Grant, I mean... excuse me, you're gonna fucking change gear or what? Cheers a light there, David. I mean, you're more than welcome to jump onto my Discord and advertise. I advertise on there. You can jump onto my Facebook and you can advertise on there. Let's say I'm sure a majority of the DDL, Grant, would follow you. So all you got to do is ask, mate. We've been doing this for a fair amount of time now, you know, like. Yeah, watch out for that T-Rock and his dodgy driving, mate. Yeah, you need to watch him because he likes to trash up all the AI traffic. And then when you ask him if he did it, he just says, "No, it's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely." Right old dodgy character, that T-Rock. What do you mean? I don't trash up the AI traffic, I'm a good boy. I'm constantly telling him off for it. I mean, I am also learning the advanced gearbox as well on here. Shut up, T-Rock, you. What the fuck are you all doing driving on the wrong side of the road? Fuck off. Yeah, I'm driving 18 speed split range and splitter. Well, let me know, Grant, and share it out to me, and then I'll share it out to the rest of them. Nathan, cheers a light there, bud. Let's say YouTube is, you know, YouTube is growing again now. Now that a lot of the popular streamers have left Twitch and moved to YouTube. YouTube is making a big bounce back for the streaming side of things. But Facebook, mate, Facebook is the place to be, Grant. Honestly, if you want to do live streaming, Facebook is the place to be. You're going to need, obviously, 4K monitors. for your output, for your game. I mean, even the likes of Mark Armstrong and people like that don't even do 4K grants, because a lot of people that watch live streams watch on their phone or their tablet. You don't see... I mean, I sit and watch live streams on my 70-inch TV. And because it's not designed to be on a screen that big, it can be a little bit pixelated and sometimes blurry. So... it doesn't give you the option. Yes, I did, Nathan, yeah. Yeah, and to be honest with you, Grant, with the whole 4K streaming, you can't just change it to... You can't just change the canvas resolution to 4K and still be streaming at 1080p. It just doesn't work like that. I wish it did. I mean, you could take a 1080p stream and put it into, say, I don't know, Sony Vegas Pro, and then render it back out from Sony Vegas Pro from 1080p to 4K. But then that's not live. That would be a pre-recorded like video or stream. Cheers for the follow there, mate. Well, hi there, mate. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, as I say, I mean, if you want to do 4K, Grant, the best thing for you to do is go and download some form of video editing software like Sony Vegas Pro 14 or something along those lines. Record your video in 1080p and then put it into Sony Vegas, and then when you've put it into Sony Vegas, bump the colours up. Use the colour correction in Sony Vegas to make the colours look like it's more along 4K and OLED. And then once you've done that, then render the video back out into a 4K format and then upload it onto YouTube. But like I said, it works both ways, because there's streamers that have gone from YouTube to Twitch, and then like popular streamers that have gone from Twitch to YouTube. You know, lots of people are doing the switch over at the moment, Grant, and you need to find out where you kind of fit in. It is more effort to you if you want to make the video look 4K. My suggestion to you is, if you want to make the video look 4K, is to download a thing called Shader. Once you've downloaded Shader, Reshade it's called. Download a program called Reshade, and once you've downloaded it, you run the program, and then it will ask you what game you want to use the reshade on. So then you find the EUROTRUCK EXE, you tell it that's the program you want to run it on, and then when you start up EUROTRUCK, it will come up at the top of the screen with a little bar. Yeah, but JBX, listen, all they have done is taken a program that you can get for free, which is Reshade, right? And they then put it into their own little program and then started to charge people for it. Reshade has been around for fucking so long And then JBX Graphics comes along and goes, oh, we're going to steal that idea and we're going to make money off of it. So you could unsubscribe from JBX Graphics. You can download Reshade. You can turn on the HDR on the Reshade. And also the colour correction. And it will make the game look absolutely fantastic. Or if you're playing a game that supports the NVIDIA graphics, right? So let me just pull over here for a sec, right? So let's whack the handbrake on. Right, so at the minute, the colour of this helicopter looks quite washed out, right? It looks more pink. So Alt Z. Oh, is it not going to let me do it now? Have we even got it installed? Alright, let me just have a quick look. Right, so we should... Right, so... it's now saying there's supported gaming is needed. Fucking typical. Right, so I'm just gonna quit the game there, right? So we'll just quit the game quickly. And then we'll launch back in a sec. Right, so this is what makes all the difference, Grant, right? We'll go into the NVIDIA thing and we'll optimize. Right, let's close this for a second. So I'm just gonna grab Reshade quickly. Right, let's download Reshade. Well, again, not all games are supported, Grant, with the with that, so just gonna turn on the old display capture. Nope, we don't want that one. That's my counter. Right, so there's the primary monitor. Right, so there's the Reshade website, and then here's the actual Reshade program. So then we're gonna go click here to select a game. It's going to scan my computer and find my games. And I'm going to tell it that I want to use it on EUROTRUCK. Right, so use selected application. And we want DirectX. And we're going to want it to check all of those. Click OK. So it's now installing the Reshade, alright? We'll just let it install the Reshade. Right, so Reshade was successfully installed. Right, so what we're going to do is we're now going to launch back up EUROTRUCK. Remember, this is all free. This is not paying for no JBX bollocks and all of that. Right, so once I'll jump into the truck so you can have a look. I very much doubt that will ever happen, T-Rock. I very much doubt that. Yo, Megan. Happy birthday, H-Train, you fat bitch. Right, so we'll let this load in and then I'll show you, Grant. Honestly, it won't happen. There ain't no way that Nvidia will outbuy AMD. AMD is doing so well right now in the marketplace. You know, in the the tech market. There ain't no way that they're gonna give up their company. It's just not going to happen. I'm good, Megan. I'm good, thanks. So this is just content change detected me. Well, I think they'd be rather dumb if they accepted that right now, T-Rock, to be honest. Right, so we're in the game. So I've pressed escape, home. No, I don't want you to stretch out all that fucking way. Wait. Right, so click continue. What's going on here? Why is it? Right, so you can probably see this. We'll have to try and drag it across here out of the way. No, stop fucking doing that. Right, so I'm going to try and drag it out of the way so you guys can actually see it. No. Right, and then we can type in here HDR. Right. Can you see the difference, Grant? Watch this, look. So that's the basic graphics. That's with the HDR turned on. And then the other one is color. Colorfulness filter, right? So don't know why this is making it so freaking big. But again, this is a free program that you can tinker around with, mate, and you can, I mean, just look at the sky graphic now that I've added the HDR tones and everything in. Like I said, it's literally a free program that you can tinker around with. I want to be able to make the box smaller. I don't know why it's so big. Never normally this big. But yeah, like I said, if so like I said, you can come into here and you can, so if I type in HDR again, right, you can then click continue down the bottom and you can then adjust these sliders, you know, to, you know, this is washing it out, this is making the colours and the contrast deeper. You know, you can tone all of this in the way that you want to tone it in. And this is all that JBX has done, is that they've come in here and played. Yeah, you can, yeah, you do get the skybox on here, mate. You can do everything that JBX does through Reshade. I say it's all there. You just need to know which ones to click. Look at the sky now. You're telling me that I haven't adjusted the skybox? Definitely 100% have adjusted the skybox there as well, because the skybox was all washed out. If I go back in and turn off the HDR toning and the colourful filter, you look again, Grant, right? So I'll turn off the HDR effect. Look at the difference in the sky. That is 100% changing the skybox as well. But like I said, they're charging people. They're charging people for a fucking filter. It's ridiculous. I had their filter. I bought when we was back on one of the older versions. I bought their filter. I wasn't that keen on having to pay 15 quid for a gaming filter. This truck's not going to let me out. As I say, you just need to play around with the specific filters, Grant, that's all. Once you've played around with the filters and you've got it to look the way that you want it to look, I guarantee you won't be paying for JBX ever again. Say I used JBX one time and then a week later they updated the JBX filter. They updated the game, and all the JBX done was released a patch filter for it, and I couldn't get the patch filter to work with the game. So I fucked it off altogether, and I use either NVIDIA filters or the JBX filters. Sorry, not JBX filters, the Reshade filter. You know, it's all free. Cheers for the host there, Train. So it just doesn't make sense to pay for something that you can get for free, Grant. It just... So if you know the right resources of where to find stuff, you can do it all for yourself. There's even a filter in there that you can change, like all the blues, the greens, the reds, like the RGB colours. So if you wanted the grass to pop like proper green when it was sunny and the sky to be really blue, you can do that. There's so many filters in there, it's unreal. But say, like I said, Reshade's been around for so long. I mean, just look at the graphic now compared to how it was before. The colours in the sky, like the sky was like almost like a washed out whitey colour before, and now you can see every outline of every cloud. It's like I said, it's some people like it, some people don't. But the fact that it's free and you can customise it to how you want it to look is the best part. You know, your JBX filter that you're paying like £15 a month for, or every update or whatever, you can't customize that. You literally download the filter colorizes everything, and you've paid 15 quid for it. Well, the thing is, T-Rock, I mean, I've been, like I said, I've been gaming and doing graphics, like photo editry and all of that pretty much most of my life, so... say, I'll go and pull over again in a minute, and I'll go and turn up the colorize filter a little bit more, just to show you a bit more of what this program can actually do. And I say, this actually works with nearly every single game that's out on the market as well. Cheers, shorty boy. So they're the only two filters that you actually need, is the HDR toning filter, and the colourfulness filter. They're the only two that you need. And the reason why I started using it is because when I play Hunter Call of the Wild, I found that the graphic was quite dull and it had like a grey overtone to it, and I wanted to take the grey overtone away and make the colours pop. And that's why I started using Reshade, because it's not available for the NVIDIA gaming filters. Might as well stop in for some go-go while we're here. Oh, wow, really? I only went up on the curb. I made a fucking bonk like I fucking wrecked me truck. Right, so we're going to go and have a quick look. It's the HDR one. There's so many bloody filters on here, Grant, you'll be absolutely amazed. So again, you can make the colours you know, deep, your contrasts. There's my colour filter. Colour filter. Right, so here's the colourful filter. See, I can wash all the colour out of it altogether, or I can boost the colours all the way up. I mean, the colour of the grass over there, you can't currently see it right now, but yeah, the colour of the grass is pretty wacky. But yeah, as I say, there is so many I mean, just look at the colours now. Like I've overexposed the colours. You'll have to wait till the sun comes back out to see the skybox because we've got fog currently, but oh, fucking Jesus, that copper just drove onto my side of the road. That was a bit naughty, that was. Yeah, that was proper naughty. You downloaded it, Grant? Oh! Why does the fucking truck stop turning off? Please go away, rain. So when you want to go and show off your colour filter and stuff like that, and it pisses down with rain. Gotta love it, right? Like I said, play with the so in the search bar, once you have installed it and you've told it to use Reshade on EUROTRUCK, in the search bar at the top type in HDR and play with that one, and then also then type in colour, and then it will come up with a colourfulness filter. And then you also want to look for what's the other one called? The other one is a contrast filter. But I mean, just look at the game now. Look, Grant, like, look at the trees and the grass, like, because it ain't that colour. It ain't that colour normally. Normally it's that washed out, like, greeny grey colour. Oh. I was not paying attention. Try that again, shall we? Honestly, Grant, there is so much stuff that you can do within Reshade. And like I said, all JBX has done is they've basically taken the concept from Reshade and charged people for it. So a free program, you know, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. You got a little bit of time and a little bit of patience to, you know, just tweak them dials to your specific liking, and the world's your oyster, mate, because there's so many little filters on there that can bring out details, clarity, colour, HDR toning and all of that. It just makes the game look absolute pucker. I mean, just look how vivid the game now looks. So my skybox is a little bit off at the minute because it's just been raining, so it went from fog, from cloud to fog, and now it's gone to a clear day. So we won't now see the skybox until the skybox changes to like a cloud formation or something like that now, but I say people get so, you know, so scared to go and play with programs like this, but there's always the reset button. If you don't like what you did, down the bottom of the screen it says reset. So it resets the HDR toning back to standard, or you could just toggle it and turn it off. I've been using Reshade since back when EUROTRUCK first came out. So if you toggle on and toggle on one of those switches, have a little play with the sliders there, Grant. If you don't like it, hit the reset button or turn that filter off and turn on a filter that you do like. Just go through them one by one Honestly, mate, it is absolutely fantastic. But like I said, don't be scared of it because you can't fuck it up. Like I said, if you accidentally overexpose something or you make the screen go white or whatever, you can just hit the reset button. And that is the lovely bit about it. Like I said, with the JBX filter, yeah, fair enough. You install it, it works. But you can't change it to make it look the way that you want it to look. Say, for instance, if your monitor's put out a slightly more blue hint. Yeah, but like I said, even if you do fuck it up, there's the reset button at the bottom, mate. So it's not really fucked up. You could just... When I first started playing with this Reshade, I was driving around in a Scania 143, and I think we was back on like 132 version. This is the second time that I started playing with Reshade, and I ended up making the game look so cartoony because I had turned all the levels up. Instead of it making it look real, it had made it all look cartoony. And you just, like I said, you just hit the reset button at the bottom of the screen and it all goes back to normal. But like I said, people are scared to play with things that they don't know what they are. You know, I'm sure if a lot of people knew about Reshade, they wouldn't be fucking paying for JBX. JBX is just, you know, like I said, 15 quid, and when the game updates, you have to wait for the next update for the JBX filter. With Reshade, you don't. But like I said, just toggle each one of the filters on, see what it looks like. If you don't like that particular filter, toggle it back off. It's simple. Like I said, to get into the menu, you just got to press the home button on the keyboard and it takes you into the menu. Just makes it so much more visually appealing to look at the game. And like I said, you can apply this Reshade to nearly every game that you play as well, Grant. So if you ever decided to go and play, if you ever wanted to go and play like American Truck or, I don't know, Bus Sim, Train Sim, something like that, and you wasn't happy with the overall graphic, just chuck Reshade in there and away you go. Falconer, what you doing on your phone at this time of the day? Are you out in one of the trucks? What are you doing in the hospital, you twonk? You up there for your arm? I'll have to make a video for it, Grant, and show people it. Chugga, 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 chugging turn. You're gonna go? Go, go, go! For who this time? That's a bit closer to home then, isn't it? God, don't do that. You might hurt yourself. At least you agreed. But yeah, I mean, fucking look at it. I mean, Rod, you said about the skybox, bro. You said about the skybox. Try not to wreck the traffic on the opposite side of the road whilst looking around at the sky. Get back in the truck before I fuck something up. Ah, you didn't try anal for the first time, did you? You let the missus do you with a strap on, did you, Ian? Yo, Lee. Fucking well chuffed of how this game's looking right now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm all good, man, I'm all good. I was just showing the boys Reshade. mean, just look at the skybox, mate. Look at the skybox. Get out of my way. Fuck the traffic up in the meantime, but I mean, just look at the sky. No, it's not a mod, it's called Reshade, mate. Program you can download for free called Reshade. I'm going to do a video on it shortly, Lee, so if you keep an eye on my channel. Miles we've got left. $700 to go still. Not sure if we're going to get this job complete today. No, EAA map don't work no more, not with the new update. I've been on since 9 o'clock here, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to travel another 700 miles before the girls get home. Still trying to learn this gearbox as well. No worries, Lee. Using the full advanced gearbox on here now. So I'm using splitter plus range, and also I can float the gears that with the side switch it goes from first to second, and then you go down the second gear and that's third and fourth, and so on and so forth, and then you flick the front switch, bring it back to first. But in the split gears, going from first to second while you're still in one position in the gate, all you need to do is lift your foot up off the accelerator and then put it back down, and it will automatically change up to the next gear. So you flick the switch, lift off, put your foot back on. It's called floating gears because of the air pressure in the gearbox with this specific box. The air pressure actually changes you from like first to second. So you don't actually need to use the clutch. Yo, can you pay to eat? Yeah, baby, I'm all good. Learning how to use the advanced gearbox on here, mate. It's quite interesting. (18 speed, split and range). But I'm talking full, not just, you know, not just on simple. It's on, everything's on advanced, so if you don't engage the clutch properly, it won't go into gear. Yeah, to say I got fed up with it being down low out of the camera range where nobody could see it. So I thought I'd get an extension. Oh, have fun with that. So yeah, like first gear, and then you flick the switch, that's second. Then you have to go into neutral, flick the switch down and come back for third, and then flick the switch for fourth, neutral, switch down up into third for fifth and sixth on the switch. And then again, neutral, flick the switch down, 7th and 8th, again over 9th and 10th. Then you've got to flick the front switch up, the side switch down, and then back to first for 11th and 12th. And then same thing, 13th, 14, 15 and 16, 17 and 18, so it can be a bit on the complicated side. Let's say, like, I've got it on it is, honestly mate, it is really good once you get used to it. So if you look here, I've got all of the automatic stuff, automatic transmission is all disabled. We're running a H shift, and then we've also got the splitter and range on advanced, and for fast splitting, so this is a split switch on the side which goes from first to second when you're in one gate, and to use this, instead of having to dip the clutch, you can do a thing called floating gears. So when you're on the flick switch, you can lift off of the throttle, flick the switch, and then come back on the throttle, and the air pressure that's built up into the gearbox will automatically change you from, like, this is obviously first. I can lift off, flick the switch, and then put my foot back down. That will automatically change my split gear because of the air pressure in the gearbox. But to go from gate 1 to gate 2, I have to use the clutch. If that makes any sense at all. Yeah, so you would have just used one switch. You would have gone 1 to 6 and then flick the switch, and then 7 to 12. But this is splitter plus range, so I've got 1 to 10 obviously on this flick switch. And then I have to flick the front switch to then go 11, 12 to 18. But yeah, it can be tricky because if you don't put your foot all the way down on the clutch, it don't engage the gears. So all you hear is "Ah!" So if we take off here, then that's second. Then drop the switch, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Oh shit! I didn't see him behind the signpost. and then flick the front switch and then back across to 11th, 12th. Coming up to a junction, flick down one gear. Just as easy as that. Pick up my speed, flick switch up to 12. I say, sometimes it just doesn't want to go into fucking gear. Yo, Dan. Barney boy, you still there? I've got to show you this. How about that for a sunset, Grant? Granty boy. And that's all just by using the Reshade filter, mate. Oh, mate, this is actually an engine pack. Called JCS Amateur Engine Pack, this is called, and this is the Heavy Haul Specialist engine. Or you could use the Road Train Rat Bag engine, which is 1088 horsepower. This one's 810 horsepower. And then the other one is 1088. No worries. I'm going to bang a couple of gears on this geezer and try and get round him. Yo, Wolfie. Cheers for following there, mate. Much appreciated. Couldn't be bothered to change down the gear there, so I, oh, you bastard. Keep forgetting about this rear steer trailer. That's the second time today I've hit a fucking lamppost. What the fuck am I stuck on now? I'm not touching anything. I'm not even on anything. Oh, you're gonna call me Gary because I'm not actually touching anything? Yeah, that's yeah. What am I actually touching, Lee? I'm on the curb, yeah, maybe, but you can clearly see I'm not touching anything, but the truck won't move. I can't turn down there. Like, every time I go, it's like there's a fucking wall in front of me. There's a fucking fire hydrant there, that's what it was. Fancy fucking putting that there. Look, there's another one right there, look. Little red fire hydrant. There was a stupid little fucking fire hydrant there. I know, we'll stick a fire hydrant there. Right on the junction. Well done. Who in their right fucking mind puts a fire hydrant right there on a fucking turn? Right, we ain't going to be completing this run today, by the way, boys. Because we've still got a lot of miles to go. Still got 600 miles to go, and I need to jump off. Well, you don't want to be doing that, Wolf. Right, this is where we're going to be parking up. So that reshade does really make the game pop. Looks lovely. Alright guys and girls, going to love you and leave you. So thank you very much for joining me. And as always, I've been Dr. Dave. You guys have been amazing. Thanks for supporting the channel. And watch this space over on YouTube. We will be showing you a install video on Reshade and how to make the best of Reshade, so you can see how I made my game look a bit more presentable, a bit more pretty, more colourful, etc. So watch out, there will be a video posted probably in the next half an hour or so. So take it easy everybody, goodbye for now, see you later Wolf, Lee and anybody else that's still in the chat. It is Wreckfest this evening, so hopefully the Bumbles and the DDL will be on Wreckfest this evening. So hope to see you all then. Bye 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 bye. And that button don't work.